Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Are you guys ready for another vintage magazine flip through? So this is actually the second one that I had in the last magazine flip through that I wanted to show you guys, and holy cow, that one was long. So I just set this one to the side. So I got stuff falling out. So I have a sewing pattern that fell out, and then just a quilt advertisement. Anyway, so I thought we would just go ahead and go through this one because I really wanted to show you guys this because I think it's adorable. So this is Annie's Pattern Club. This is the October-November 1985. November 1985 is the year and month I was born. What does that say? Grade A needlecraft. That's pretty cool. And so is that. Is that a crocheted chicken? In a basket with crocheted smaller chickens in baskets? Look at that. And then you got her. What is that? I've seen those. So I've never seen them crocheted before, but I always see these pin cushions, and they'll have I don't want to be derogatory, but like they'll have women or maybe men around the side of it, around the side of the pin cushion like that. I've seen these all the time in antique malls. Oh look, there's a real chicken. And that looks cute. Okay, let's just get into this. So, get comfy. And I will go through this with you guys. So this is a note from Annie, which, you know, I think Annie's Pattern Club is the same as Annie's Attic, and now it's just Annie's, I think. Maybe. Let me know in the description box if I'm wrong. So this is Notes from Annie. Whew, this year seems to be slipping away. It seems like only yesterday that the flowers started blooming and the birds were singing away. Now here we are. The nights are cooling off. The leaves are all turning absolutely gorgeous shades of gold and orange. And chances are a lot of you have had the first sign of frost. Brr. It's perfect for curling up in front of the fireplace with a nice cup of hot chocolate and your latest Pattern Club newsletter. Before you break out the crochet hook, let me tell you a few of the things that we've been up to and a little about what we have in store for you. We're putting the finishing touches on our second annual Pecan Festival. It's to be held November 10th and 11th on the grounds surrounding our restored Victorian homes. We'll have an old-fashioned pecan baking contest and tasting bee. Huh? We'll have an old-fashioned pecan baking contest and tasting bee. What's a tasting bee? Like B-E-E. Comma. Lots of arts and craft displays, craft demonstrations, old-time family entertainment, plus a drawing for a beautiful handmade Afghan, and much, much more. There'll be loads of fun for the whole family. For more details, see this issue of Annie's Needlecraft Extra. Also in this issue of the Extra, we finally managed to squeeze in an article about our recent Needlecraft fair. We've included the pattern for the doll furniture, the first place winner in our recent sewing contest, and in this issue of Pattern Club newsletter. Be on the lookout. Patterns for the second and third place winner will be the next issue. And while we're on the subject of contest, entries for the baby contest just keep rolling into the attic. Okay. Yeah. So we have the index Tea Room Treasure. That's a neat cross stitch. Oh wow, Annie's Tea Room, Big Sandy, Texas. That's really where that's at, right? I'm pretty sure that's really where that's at. I like cross stitching. The only thing I don't like in cross stitch is the back stitch. I suck at that. But this, it looks like the only part of this that's back stitched is the Annie's Tea Room and then Big Sandy, Texas. I think the house, the fence, the flowers, and the trees, I think all that is just normal cross stitch, right? I wish I had more time. I want to cross stitch more. Okay, so here's what I was talking about. This says sewing helper, keeps your pins and needles. Native Oklahoman blank blank has been crocheting ever since the oldest of her 4 children was born 20 years ago. She has been designing her own patterns for over 5 years and always keeps her notebook handy so she can sketch all the new designs that she comes up with. After Blank had sewn some of these traditional pin cushions, she decided to recreate them in crochet. I wish it would say what this is, because I have seen these all over the place. Was I just out of focus again? I'm sorry. I have seen these all over the place in antique stores and thrift malls, but I've never seen one crocheted before, and I think that is just adorable. So these are eyes and then eyebrows, not 2 eyes. I don't know why I needed to say that, but I feel like I needed to tell you that those are eyes, not 2 sets of eyes. This is the cross stitch pattern for that tea room, and yeah, I think I was right. The only part that has back stitch in this is the words. That is really pretty. Okay, this and that. So so this is this and that, which is a little part of Annie's pattern club, and I think people just write in stories, or because I don't think there's any questions. I think it's just they're telling you something, telling the Annie's pattern club something. So for instance, this first one says, forget the cleaning. I am ever so pleased to find your Annie's Pattern Club and Crochet newsletter in my mailbox. There goes whatever I'm doing put to the side. There goes whatever I'm doing put to the side, as of course I have to see what next I'll be doing. Forget the dishes and cleaning. My husband calls my sitting area the yarn barn. Linda's Yarn Barn. It's a friend of mine from Oklahoma. Where was I? Oh, here it is. All the folks creating these crafty ideas and designs are to be commended. Never knew that there are so many others with so many thoughts just bursting to be put down for others to enjoy. I work with our seniors, and the quick and easy projects are so easy for me to teach them. Time, energy, and money for materials are short for them. It's a pleasure to be able to finish an article. They looked so pleased and happy. There's no need for all the craft magazines. Yours does the trick. That is from North Lake, Illinois. I think that's up by Chicago. So this one is a hit at the baby shower. I was recently co-hostess for my sister-in-law's baby shower, and I just had to let you know that your pattern books really have some great ideas. We racked our brains for some ideas that were fairly inexpensive to use as prizes, and as I was scanning your crochet patterns for a sweater to make as a gift, to make as a gift from myself, I ran across a pot holder, a couple of keychains, and some fruit fridgies, which are magnets. I thought I need to start this sentence over because I'm screwing it up. I'm sorry. We racked our brains for some ideas that were fairly inexpensive to use as prizes, and as I was scanning your crochet patterns for a sweater to make as a gift from myself, I ran across a pot holder, a couple of keychains, and some fruit fridgies. Period. I thought, I'll bet the guests would love to receive something homemade much more than something store-bought. I know I would. I was right. They loved them. I even crocheted a pillow for the door prize. The winner was thrilled. Instead of a bow, I made a set of roller skate baby booties for on top of one of the gifts and a couple of baby bears for on top of my gift. Boy, was that ever cute. I just had to let you know how much help you've been, and here's a big thanks. Little Falls, Minnesota. This is a long one from Edmond, Oklahoma. It says, personal visit to Annie's. Just had to write you a note to thank you for your dream and all you have put into making Big Sandy a real neat place to visit. I want to thank the ladies at Annie's Bed and Breakfast for the lovely way we were treated. That place is just like a movie set, and they were so genteel in the true sense of the word. We really felt like we had taken a step back in time. To say our stay was pleasant would be an understatement. I don't know what genteel... I've heard the word genteel, but I'm not 100% sure what that means. A special thanks to our waitress at Annie's Tea Room who served us 2 lovely meals. That, too, was a step back in time and a truly lovely experience. The food was delicious, the table service elegant, and your people most gracious. We really enjoyed making friends with the lovely ladies in the gift shop and the needlecraft gallery. They couldn't have been nicer and seemed to get a kick out of what a good time we were having. Our group was from several places, so we are spreading word far and wide for you. My daughter came from Memphis, my daughter-in-law from Abilene, my mom and aunt from Wichita Falls, and my niece and I from Oklahoma City and Edmond, Oklahoma. We all met in Dallas and got in one car and came on to Big Sandy. We stayed in the Queen Anne room, and it was probably a good thing there weren't others there, as we had a laughing good time. When we got home, my husband said, I'm sure there wasn't any laughing and giggling going on, and I assured him there wasn't. We had been perfect ladies. He knew better than that, but we had a really wonderful time, and one that we will have fond memories of for a long time. That's cute. So I think this is the last one. This is from Eaton, Indiana. So this is a shorter one. Says, time after time. I have been crocheting since I was 10 years old. I'm 45 years old now and would rather do Annie's patterns any old time because I know they are going to turn out the way the picture looks the first time and time after time. I don't have to sit down with a pen and paper and rewrite the pattern so you can understand it if you would like to make it over again. I understand what she's meaning about that. Sorry, I just got a notification on my phone that caught my attention. Thank you, Annie, for all of the hours of pleasure you have given me and all of the hours of pleasure you are giving me while I'm crocheting or dreaming about your patterns. Thank you also for all the pleasure and happiness you are giving to each child that gets a gift. Happy crocheting. What does that mean? Huh. I don't know what that means. So this is the doll furniture. This is a sewing pattern that she was talking about at the beginning. So there's the bed, and it looks like a little bassinet, and a vanity set with a little chair, and then you've got the couch and all of that. That's cute. There's a sewing. Here's a dresser scarf, a fancy fillet. Almost looks like clovers, like little 4-leaf clovers. It's the doll pattern, the doll furniture continued. Country home. This is an ad. I I think for Annie's, this magazine, and so this first one isn't. But anyway, something caught my eye, and I want to know if you guys can see what caught my eye in this ad. There's something in this picture that I love. At least I think this is what it is. Right there. Looks like a Sunbonnet Sue doll. Isn't that interesting? That is cool to me. Uh-oh. Ooh, I just ripped that. I didn't mean to do that. I thought the pages were stuck together, so I was trying to pull the pages apart, but it's actually folded, so I just ripped the fold. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so to the next pattern. This is crocheted using a rug yarn. It's an area rug. And look at the kitty. Adorable. I have to admit, I don't know what rug yarn is. So, like, the only rug yarn that I can think of is the yarn that you buy that's t-shirts that have been torn up and tied together, and then you crochet a rug out of it. But just rug yarn, I don't know what that is. It says rug yarn, 290 yards. It doesn't give a brand name or anything. And it looks like just normal yarn. It doesn't look like anything special. The kitty. Okay, so now we have a Scotty set, a pinafore and puppy. So it's a sewing pattern. So this is probably part of, I'm sorry, I need to keep an eye on that. But it's just a sewing set. Just cute. Here is a focus on me. Thank you. This is a quilt block pot holder, country accents. So it's a barn and then a star. 6-pointed star pot holder. I can't think of what that quilting pattern is called. That's adorable. Just change the colors of that and you can have a house. Pot holders. Playful pals. Cute critters. A raccoon and a fox. That's cute. Let's see. Pattern. Ooh, that's pretty. Dove in my window. Quilt designed to crochet. Look. Oh, this is I've made this quilt block before. What is that called? I can't. That's gonna drive me nuts. I cannot think of what this quilt block is called. Isn't that pretty? No, it isn't. No, I don't know. No. Okay. Spool. Something spool. That's the one I did. Or magic or card trick. Anyway, that's not what this is. I'm sorry. I thought this was something else. Anyway, that is very pretty. It's called Dove in My Window. So this is a quilted wall hoop. This is pretty. Oh. This is a bear placemat for little kids. How cute is this? Look. That is adorable. And then for like the longer names, you could do just the initials or just do it super small. That is too stinking cute. I wonder if the cup holder is attached. So like, yeah, it's attached after you make it. You sew it to the placemat. That's cute. I love that. Okay. Sweetheart doll. Topsy-turvy toy. I'm not 100% sure what that means. I'm a little confused about something. So the pattern says heart, make 2, and it shows a picture of the heart. Then it shows the bodice, the cape, arms, muff. So somehow it's going from a heart to a doll, but I don't see where it's showing that. So here's the doll. And then it shows the heart right here. And it says to make 2 of these. But how does it go from that to that? The bottom? So like, is this the valley of the heart and then this is the valley of the second heart? I don't know. It doesn't... I don't know. Here is a knit scarf. It is the... Oh, I have no idea what stitch that is. But it's very pretty. Oh, dang it. Those chickens in the basket aren't crocheted. They're sewn. I would love that in my kitchen. Hanging on the walls. A sideways basket with a crocheted chicken in it. And it's on a bed of yarn with beans underneath it. That is so cute. I love it. Now I need to find baskets. I just said in a different video that this year, or 2024, I was going to not buy as much, and here I am coming up with ideas for things that I could buy. But wouldn't that be cute? Find 2 baskets like that, hang them, and you can see there's like a little piece of ribbon right here that they're hanging from, and then make a wad of yarn and then set a little crocheted chicken with a couple little, look like kidney beans, or not kidney beans, ham and beans. What are Great Northern beans? That's what they kind of look like, I think. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Oh, we have a crocheted cables men's sweater. Actually, it says sweater, but that's a vest. Pattern, pattern, pattern. These are punch fridgies. It says materials, so they're refrigerator magnets with punch and hammer. Punch each dot on design. I have no idea what that means. And I think what they did was just take the lid It says a 2 5/8 inch canning lid. Oh my Lanta. Definitely wouldn't be doing that in today for how much you have to pay for a canning lid. Heck no. Nope. A pickle lid, a pickle jar lid is kind of what it looks like. And then take a hammer and then just, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. This is a directory cover. But it's really cute. I don't know what a directory cover is, but that's adorable. Sounds like somebody was just at my front door. Anyway. Oh, then we have a pajama bag. It's a doll that the dress comes together at the bottom like a drawstring at the bottom, and it makes a bag. That's cute. Let's see, pattern. And then we have a curtain tie back, which to me, this is genius. I'm covering up a portion of the pattern. That is pretty. And then we have Knitter's Friggy. Wow, they took a dowel rod, cut it in half, sharpened one end to make it look like knitting needles, knitted a little bit on it, and then took yarn, you know, and wadded it up in a ball, and then put it all together to make a little refrigerator magnet. How neat is that? I do not know how to explain the next portion of this, but this is a flower that starts with it's a 2-word flower. The first word is a word that is not in my vocabulary ever. I never say this word. This word is so vulgar to me. So I'm going to cover it with my finger and show you the picture, and you can figure out yourselves what this flower is. But this is crocheted and then put on floral tape and floral wire. There you go. The first word is a word that I never say that word. But anyway, beautiful flower. There's a couple of words in our household that never get said. And that's one. I can't stand that word. Anyway, so this is Old Time Booties. Look how cute these are. And then we have a bath caddy. It's a sewing pattern, but this looks like it would be pretty simple to come up with a crochet pattern. I'm just noticing that it's holding a roll of toilet paper and a bar of soap, I think. I can't really tell, and it doesn't say anywhere. But is that soap right there? But that would be really cute to come up, you know, with a crochet design. Just to hold a roll of toilet paper, and I don't know if I necessarily want to hold a bar of soap in it. That seems a little odd to me. But it's cute. And then we have Pen Pals. It's nothing like Crochet World magazine where people write in and ask for things. This is more like, my name is this, here's my address, I'm wanting, and then it lists a column. So like looking for household names and addresses, looking for Afghan names and addresses. So it's a little different. The Crochet World is better. I like reading those. There's a classified ads. And that's it. So use the postcard inside to subscribe today. Oh, okay. I thought that was something else. Sorry. So yeah, that was a short one. Not another hour-long one, but that's Annie's Pattern Club. I like these a lot. I wish I could find more of these. And of course, more Crochet World magazines. I love those. Some of the things they have in those. Okay, guys. So that is it for me for today. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss what's next. Leave me a comment and let me know what you thought about the patterns in this magazine. And check out the description box. I got all kinds of links down there for you guys. My husband and my girls are blowing my phone up. So I'm going to get off here and read these 13 text messages that they've been sending back and forth. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.